Yeah, we can
Is that
test it out.
Is that technically a green?
Yeah.
It's kind of turquoise.
Is that
but
like a seafoam green, maybe?
I don't know, but I don't key out. I know that.
Yeah, I'm sure she does not key out.
I'm
I have a
sure she
polo that I
keys
know
out.
keys out. Yeah, see, that's good.
Yeah.
All right, Sierra, tell us about the weather.
No, those days are over. Until you absolutely need me. I'm 5th string. 6th string maybe at this point.
What does that mean?
That you
6th string.
Oh,
that
6th string,
you
okay.
have to go through
I didn't hear what she said.
6 others before you get to me.
Well, if we have injury concerns, we'll let you know.
The 6 layers of weather.
Of
Yeah.
Kevin Bacon.
Yes,
Yeah.
of Kevin Bacon weather.
There's the 4 Mets, then there's Mia and Marcus, and then I think maybe we might call me up.
Meet the Mets.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a wild morning, that's for sure, in the weather world.
Yeah.
Man, oh man.
We had a very narrow band of heavy snow. It was very narrow. It got right to the station.
And it keeps me warm enough. That's fine.
Yeah, my car's used, so it wasn't like base model or anything like that, and it had a couple miles on it, so not a big deal. But got lucky with the seaboards.
Nice. I will say, when I was getting back, when I literally just left Deer Park, we opened the window because at 6:30 we were doing the last check-in on the road by Deer Park, and we were like, wasn't snowing too lightly. After our last interview with the co-owners, we get outside and like, whoa.
It looked like a snow globe right at 7 o'clock.
I'm gonna say, and then immediately heading on to Spring Street, it went to near 0 mile visibility, which is pretty impressive for lake effect snow. So
Yeah, I had low visibility on my drive yesterday back home.
Yeah, we had some bursts, some snow bursts.
Especially out
yesterday
west where I
afternoon.
was.
Yeah.
So that was, and it went away so quickly, and the sunshine then made up for it. It was kind of weird. There were,
It's typical lake effect. Yeah,
I
lake
should
effect
know
snow
these. I
squalls.
should know
I
these
say,
things.
you being from Corey,
Union City,
Union City, near Corey.
near Corey.
That's
I
pretty.
worked in
I
Corey.
mean, it's typical for here. From Hawaii, Mrs. Ward, and she taught us all how to do a Hawaiian dance. So we all did a Hawaiian dance for it. We were all in costume and everything. I you know, it was
wanna
like
go
as
to
a kid,
Hawaii.
you're like,
Yeah. Oh my gosh, Hawaii was an incredible visit. I need to bring those pictures up at some point. I haven't shared my Hawaii trip ever.
I wish I could walk to Hawaii
Wouldn't
so I
that be
don't have to
nice?
fly.
Wouldn't that
you
be
don't want to
nice?
be there right now, but yes.
They'll say the Konalo's been constant trouble around there.
Oh, a lot. You know, like, and there's no
Okay,
place to
maybe
evacuate.
I don't want to be there, but he does. He
Yeah.
wants to see that
As
thing.
long as it's warm.
And there's
like,
also a
that's-
winter storm warning because there's a mountain.
Mauna Kea
Yeah.
and Mauna Loa. And then
Well,
there's,
there's another.
Is this volcano
mountain, too.
still erupting?
Yeah,
away,
it's
probably, yeah.
active. Yeah.
but I think Mauna Loa is the big there's a shield volcano. I think that's Mauna Loa, and then there's I think one to the north of it, and I think
There's
that's
also
Mauna Kea.
from that mountain range. I forgot. I used to go there every year because my parents had a place there for a while.
But I think if you count where it starts below sea level, I think Mauna Loa is the tallest, or like it's either the tallest or the largest like mountain in the world,
Oh.
even over Everest.
Oh.
I think. I'll have to, let me
All
look.
right, we got some fact checkers going on. So I'll look at what's in the rundown, and maybe we can look at that.
Yeah, there's Diamond
here we go.
Head as well. And then there's the Punch Bowl.
Punch bowl.
Yes, Mauna Loa is taller than Mount Everest when measured from its underwater base to
That's
its summit.
wild. Huh.
I
had no idea.
I learned that I think in high school when we were doing Earth and space science. That was all when I really started to get into like volcanism. Ironically,
Every time you say volcanism, it makes me smile.
you think of Star Trek?
Yes.
Spock. Yeah.
With my
And
crooked
because
pinky.
you love Star Trek too, that's what makes it
I don't
even
really-
better. I
I
mean, you like
really-
Star Wars more,
Yeah.
but
You make a Star Trek reference to me, there are very few things I will know. Because I've not, and it's not because I don't want to, it's just because I have that kind of brain cutoff in me where I will understand so many Star Wars things, but it's a lot more difficult for me to understand Star Trek things.
Okay.
Because it's too similar to Star Wars, even though I think Star Trek came before Star
Oh,
Wars.
way before Star Wars. Yeah.
But it's just Star Wars is just like the thing that I know, and then the Star Trek is like the guy that my friend knows.
your friend's friend.
We had the option to go tubing. We had to pay a little bit extra, but we can go tubing on a boat at certain times. and I already did it before. It's super fun for me.
Oh,
I
I'm sure.
love
I'm
it.
sure I would love it, but it's just my little chicken in me a little bit.
How my kids grew up is tubing.
Mm-hmm.
And then the waves, if you hit waves, like on Wawasee, when you hit those waves, you're up in the air.
And this was a speedboat. This wasn't a pontoon. This was a fast
well,
boat.
but you're not going to go if you're
The wakes
if
were
you're responsible, you're
Right.
not going to go over 30 miles an hour.
Oh
You
yeah,
better
yeah,
not.
yeah. They were responsible. But it was really funny because the first time it was completely calm outside, and this was in summer. The next time I go, there was a thunderstorm off in the distance, and we were getting some of the downdraft winds. So not only were
Always
we
weather related.
not only were we dealing with some lightning off in the distance, it wasn't near the lake yet at this point, but I was in smaller stature at that point.
No, even smaller.
Yes, I was even smaller at that
Yes.
point. It was really easy for me to fly
Sure.
on a tube. So when that thunderstorm started to bring in some of those winds, I was literally having a hang time of 5 seconds
I don't
after I
doubt
hit
it.
a wave.
I don't.
It
doubt
was
it.
insane, and then it just crashed down.
That's the part
It
that
was
I'm scared
super
about.
fun.
It's the crash down, and it's not like the actual crashing part. It's like me letting go by accident and me falling in the water.
That's why you have a life vest.
Right.
But
I'm not. I can swim.
They say